Hey guys, welcome to Queuing with Jagger. Today I'm going to be making a tier list of all the PLLs. So this may or may not be a slight direct copy of JPerm's video, so I'll put that in the description as well as his channel, because he definitely needs the 60 subscribers from me. And before we get into the video, I think I should go over what a PLL is. So a PLL is basically just moving all of the top pieces in this layer around the cube. So the entire white side is solved, as well as the first two layers. And then we just do one algorithm to solve the rest of the cube. So that is PLL, and now I'm going to be going over all 21 algorithms and ranking them. So let's get right into it. Okay, so we'll be starting off with the PLLs in alphabetical order. And before I get started, if you don't know what these letters mean, S is basically the best tier, A slightly worse, B worse, C kind of getting bad, D really don't like it, F is like literally the worst. So with that in mind, we will get into the A perm. And a quick note about that, you might be like, that's just the A perm, what's an A perm? This is an A perm. It's got a block thing, square maybe, or whatever it's called, on the bottom left, and headlights in the back. And there's also another A-perm that has those headlights on the side, like this. So there can be multiple different kinds of PLLs of the same letter, if you didn't know that. But anyway, we'll get into the A-perm. And I'm going to give this a solid A tier, if I can get it to move. There we go. Because I really like this PLL because it's very fast, but it's kind of weird because you gotta like rotate and do some D moves. And the same thing with the AB perm. So those both get A tier for me, especially because they start with A. That's a great reason to have them there. And here we have E perm. Now E perm is probably gonna get a C tier for me because I really like how to execute it like this. It's kind of a fun one and it looks kind of cool, but it's also not that easy to do fast, so we'll have to put that in C tier. F perm, I'm going to give D tier, because the thing with F perm is you gotta rotate a lot, at least for the algorithm I use. It's like this. And it's just kind of a weird algorithm, and it's not that easy to do fast, so that's going to have to get D tier. Actually F tier because it starts with F. So we'll go with the GA perm next, and I'm going to give that D tier because all of the G perms are like really weird algorithms, but they can be kind of fun to do. I think that's going to get a D tier for me, and we'll move on to the GB perm, and I'm actually going to move this one up to C, and then move this one into D. Because this one is kind of maybe an easier algorithm, but it's kind of like weird to execute. So that's going to give it D tier, and then I think I'll give GC perm C tier, because of course C and C is the same letter, so pretty much have to. And we'll give the GD perm a D tier, because if you haven't caught on to the trend, D is the same as D. So that's pretty cool. And H perm, immediate S tier for me. Like, super fast execution, and it also looks pretty cool. So that is definitely an S tier for me. And JA perm, I'm gonna give a B tier because I do the lefty version of the J perm for the JA perm, and it's kind of weird to execute, but it's fine, and that is why I'm giving it B tier. Now, the JB perm is going right up there in S tier. It's a algorithm that I do all the time. It's really fast to execute, and I think it would definitely score high on everyone's list, so that is why I'm putting it in S tier. And NA perm, this is probably getting a D tier for me, because the only reason it's not getting F tier is because it looks kind of cool with all these wide moves, and kind of cube rotations, looking all complicated when really it's not all that hard. And that's going to get a D tier. And the NB perm, which is this algorithm right here, is going to get a C tier for me because it's kind of fun to execute, a little easier than the NA perm. So we're going to put it up there with the E and G, C and GD perms. So next up we have the RA perm, and I'm going to give this A tier because, of course, A, you got to. And also, I really like the execution of this algorithm. It's like really fun for me, and I do it a lot, sometimes even like to do the last layer on 2x2, which normally could do like a J perm or a T perm, which is coming up later. So I really like both the R, A, and B perms, so I will put both of them in A tier. And the RB perm is quite similar to the RA perm, and so it is a also very fun execution, and I like to do it. And T perm, of course, goes right in the top. It's the first PLL that anyone learns, apart from like the U perms from basic 2-look PLL. It's really fast, it's really fun to execute. It uses a bunch of triggers, which are, if you don't know, just like some sequences of moves that do certain things on the cube, like that. And so yeah, it's a really, really nice PLL, and I'm always excited to want to get it. So now we have the UA perm, which I'm going to give A, of course, because UA and A, duh. And I'm also going to show you that here. So this algorithm I can execute quite quickly. Definitely not the fastest ever, but not too bad either. And I really like this algorithm more than its other friend, the UB perm, which is why I'm going to put the UB perm in B tier, because I really just like the first few moves of the UA perm, like these quick moves right there. They're very easy to do, and the rest of them also are very easy to do as well. So next we get into the V perm. I'm going to give V perm D tier because it's like, it looks kind of cool, but it also is just like really annoying to execute because like you got to do like wide D moves in it, and it's not a great thing. So that's why it's getting D tier for me. And next up we have the Y perm, and I'm going to give Y perm A tier on this one because I really like how it looks. It looks like a bunch of moves just being spammed, and you can do it very fast, like this. Yeah, that's a great example. You can do it really fast, like this, and fumble every time you do it, so that's pretty nice. But yeah, it's just a really fun PLL to do. It's got a lot of moves, so it looks pretty difficult, but it's just like one algorithm plus another algorithm to do it, and so that makes it a lot of fun to do. And then finally we have the Z perm. So I'm gonna give Z perm B tier on this one just because like it's got a lot of like regrips in it, and it's like I always find myself messing up on it, like those first double then single, then like a double with a single, and then a double double and single double. It's like, what am I even doing? And I just find myself like either overshooting or like messing up the algorithm in some way. So it's like, it can be really fast, but it also isn't always that great. But yeah, so I think this completes our tier list. So that went quite well in my opinion. We got a lot of matching letters like the A perm, UA perm, everything is dandy. And the lonely F perm in F tier, so that's really great. And so yeah, that's probably gonna do it for this video. I would love it if you'd let me know if you want to see more videos like this with my awesome tier list making skills. So yeah, please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. You know what to do. And yeah, anyway, don't twin sneak more while I'm away. Bye!